Hi, welcome back to my Yarn Spun Life. I am back, well, obviously, and I just wanted to. I just came back I went with mom and dad down to Marietta. Mom had an appointment this afternoon, and then we went and visited my good friend Tammy. We used to go to church together, and she used to drive up here to Cambridge. And she lost her husband about a year ago, and I didn't make it to the services, and I wanted to go see her anyhow. And since mom was going down there, I'm like, hey, I want to go down. I'm trying to make this a little bit better. Just hang on. But so anyhow, so we stopped in and we saw her mom and her grandma and her mom and her grandma and her grandpa, which I haven't seen for years, and her son. It was very neat to see them again. We had a very pleasant visit, and she had fixed a meal for us. That wasn't required by far, but anyways, and I know I'm a little late getting this out. It's been a week now since I put my first video out, but yeah. So yeah, actually the picture behind me, Dewey drew that, I don't know how long ago. I think he drew that. Anyways, I just thought I'd point that out. So anyhow, yeah, Dewey's appointment Monday a week ago went good. Doctor is changing his medicine some, so he's going to be going back within a month or so. And I said that he's going to go with me to last Thursday to, I think it was Wednesday. Well, whenever one of those days was Wednesday. That's right. For my CAT scan. Then we were going to go out and eat. Well, it ended up that he didn't go with me. He was hurting, and I'm glad he didn't go with me, because one thing, we don't have air conditioner in our car. So I was like, well, if you're not going with me, I called mom to see if dad had time to take me. They have air conditioner in their vehicle, which he had time, so he took me. We went to the Healthplex, and I was supposed to have a CAT scan with the dye, and they put the IV in, and she came back out, and she asked me if I minded going back over to the hospital to finish the CAT scan, that the resolution there at the Healthplex isn't the greatest, and it's kind of grainy, the places they wanted to see, and she said she'd rather just send me over there instead of having me come back if it didn't do right. She said there's like their resolution is like 24 and the hospital's is 64. So I said sure. So I went out and we got in the vehicle, which it was just across the road pretty well, and they left the IV in, everything. I went over and got it done. I go and see the doctor now Thursday. I'm kind of dreading that appointment, but I think everything will go good, and I don't think there's too much they'll see, but who knows? So, yeah. So, I just ended up bringing something special home for our anniversary dinner since he couldn't go with me. So, that was good. And then I was to church this last week. It was very good. I tell you, I was going down the street. I was almost to the entrance of the church, and I pulled over and I called you and I said, I'm going to be late. I feel just like going to the grocery store, getting some groceries, and coming home. And he said, well, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Which I hate when he says that, because he throws it back in the ball back in my court, but I decided no, I am gonna go. I'm very glad I went. I mean, I think there were Satan didn't want me to go to church. Of course, he would have loved it if I was just, you know. So okay, I'm gonna go back home and just, you know, and yeah, that wouldn't have been good. Not at all. So, oh boy, the weather here has been warm. Oh my. And it's hard if you don't have air conditioner in the car, which I don't know. It might just be a fuse blowing. That would be nice. But I should get somebody to look at it but anyways, yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to go up to 90 degrees. It's going to be warm. But thankfully, my appointment isn't until Thursday. Still going to be like 86, 87, but it will be a little bit better. Excuse me. But yeah, we've had our share of rain, but when it didn't rain, it has gotten warm. But it's summer. Hey, I would rather have this than have to wear a coat to go outside and be cold for her. That's going to be here soon enough, you know? And so, yeah, on my way home today, I was going to stop at the Dollar Tree, and I came up, and all of a sudden people were stopping, and I was like, what in the world is going on? And there at Taco Bell, they had had the traffic routed, and they had to go around Taco Bell and back out to the road. And here, a truck, I guess, had tipped and had powder all over the road with white powder, and it made me think of a big lime truck, but when I went past it, it said something residential waste or something. So people in Dollar Tree said it was chemicals. I don't know, but I'm sure it wasn't great. And so, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, hopefully nobody was hurt. But that is that. So, I may record more, or I might just put this on. But I'm going to try to do better and get more. Oh, before I go, I was going to open it with this and I forgot. 21 years ago today, my little baby brother went to heaven. Well, he was 8.5, but it was just after we had really bad rains. Cambridge flooded. It was horrible. And actually, God provided through that to some things. But anyways, it was a week later or so, and I don't think we had electric for a few days, but it did come back. But one morning, we had a wagon that we had blankets in it and stuff. He was laying in the wagon. He fell asleep and he woke up in heaven. And I remember it so well. I was, of course, at home yet. And last night I was like, thought it was 20 years, but it's been 21 years ago. And I had an older brother, older than him, that passed away. I'm the oldest. When he passed away, yes, our lives changed. They were both handicapped or special children. When he passed away, yes, our lives changed. But when Nathan passed away, I mean, our lives completely changed. I mean, we went from having at least one handicapped child in the family, brother, and we had tube feedings and, all that stuff, to just, we didn't have nothing. Well, we had obviously stuff to do, but after he passed away, there was definitely a big shift. I mean, it was just, I'm so glad that when he went to heaven, that he just fell asleep and woke up in heaven. I'll likely talk about my older brother, Lester, another time. But yeah, it was something. So, but they both don't have to suffer anymore. And Lester, well, both of them did suffer a lot. And it's funny, I sometimes dream about them, or Lester especially, but anyways, that's here or there. Well, I think I will likely just conclude this video and post it. Thank you for watching. Like it. Give a thumbs up if you want. Like it, share it, and thank you for watching. Bye.